Welcome back to Just Having Fun. Today, we're going to have lots of fun. Why? We're on the Carnival Freedom, and we're on our way to Turks and Caicos. So we're going to have tons of fun today. But first, I wanted to give you a ship tour and kind of show you around the ship so you can see what the Carnival Freedom's all about. First of all, it's the last ship of the Conquest class. So if you didn't know about that, you can do a little research and then kind of understand what that means. It's registered out of Panama City, first launched in April 2006. 952 feet long, 116 feet wide, totaling 110 tons. 2,980 passengers can be aboard, and plus 1,150 crew member. So there's a lot of room. It's a decent sized ship. It's probably one of the biggest that I and Lindsay have been on in a while. So we'd like to show you around. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Let's go on board. Thank you. Woo-hoo!
Welcome aboard. Happy holidays. Yeah, you want to be ready? So
Let's kick off this ship tour with a room tour. 7th floor, balcony suite. We absolutely love this room. Spacious, comfortable, no complaints at all. Okay, off to the ship. down to the lobby, 4th floor. A lot of action here. You kind of gather here when you're boarding and disembarking the ship. There's a band playing almost every night, and it's a pretty active area of the ship. So you'll frequent this area pretty often. Here's one of the main restaurants that you'd visit. Obviously, it's included in your fare. So there is 2 restaurants on this ship, and depends on which one you were assigned. We were assigned to one restaurant, the Posh restaurant, and we had assigned seating. So you sit in the same seat every night. Book your excursions, etc. Little workstation. Here's the lower level of the theater. We watched a couple shows here, mostly from the upper level. But definitely a fun area to sit and watch some shows. Back out to the lobby, passing guest services, lobby bar. Promenade Deck 5. So here's where all the action is. Here's where most of the fun is on the ship. This is the entrance we use normally on a daily basis. Get your morning coffee. Red Frog Pub, definitely a fun place to sit, have a beer, and listen to some live music. The Caribbean wheat beer was my favorite on this cruise. The Warehouse Arcade, super fun area, good place to stop in, drop a couple dollars, have a little fun, and go about your business. '70s nightclub that was mostly used for art auctions and display. They would take it down, and then later on at night there'd be some music playing. Then over to the Alchemy Bar. Very cool bar, fun drinks. The bartender's dressed up like a scientist and really does an awesome job. And here we have the Piano Bar. Super fun place to hang out. It's not rocking and rolling every night, but the nights it is, get your butt in there and check it out because it's fun to have a few drinks and sing along. Here you'll find another lounge area where you can have a drink and some live music and sit back and relax. The International Lounge. We came here one night, watched the comedy show. Pretty cool place. It filled up pretty quick, so you kind of got to get there a little bit early to get yourself a good seat. Carnival's adventure shops. Please take a look at our shopping video. We did do some shopping here so you can see what kind of products and pricing we have here and in all of the shops on the ship. This bar here is pretty important due to its location, right next to the casino. It seems to always be a happening place to grab a drink before you sit down at a slot or play some casino games. The casino on this cruise was smoke-free, so there was no smoking in the casino, only outside in the smoking section. And then this area here, there was live music almost every night. There was a band there playing some live music for us. Heading back down here towards all the shops again. Check out our shopping video. So it's pretty cool that we went through every shop, checked some pricing, bought a few items, and just kind of showed you around. Here's the Skybox Sports Bar. Didn't spend any time in here, but every time I did walk by, I did poke my head in there, and there was a handful or more folks sitting at the bar watching multiple games on the screens in front. Here we have the upper level of the theater. So this is where most of the times we sat when we watched any of the shows. Even the morning show, it's pretty easy to just poke your head in here and kind of listen in what's going on with the morning show. The library, this is more of a game room. Constantly walking by this room and constantly seeing folks in here playing board games and hanging out with their family. So pretty cool spot. Here we are on the Pixels deck is what I call it. This is where all the photos are that were taken of you, and you can come and purchase them and kind of hang out and check out all the pictures that they have of you. There's also a small shopping area. I did end up picking up a couple SD cards here, so in case you were interested, there is a little bit of a shopping area here too to pick up some odds and ends. Right, straight out onto the Lido deck. So this is where most of the action happens. Always a very active area. Obviously, it's early in the morning here. Guy's Burger joint. First thing we did when we got on the ship was have a Guy's Burger. Absolutely delicious. And it seems the line was long, so it seems like everybody had the same idea. Back here we have the Blue Iguana and the Red Frog Pub. So you can grab many drinks out here on the Lido deck. Or they can deliver them to your chair wherever you may be on this deck too as well. It's another fun place to grab lunch. Obviously, this is included and free. We grab breakfast burritos here in the morning, but you can also grab tacos and burritos during the day. We have the big screen up there. We did sit and watch one movie one evening, so it was pretty cool to sit back on a lounge chair, have some snacks and a drink, and watch a movie. There are 2 hot tubs here on this deck. They seem to be extremely crowded every time we came out or were on the Lido, so we did not venture into these hot tubs. Coming up are the water slides. I did take a trip down each one of these water slides, and I tell you, they're probably the fastest water slides I ever went down. I did bring my GoPro with me, so you can see the effect of going down these water slides. Super fun, and that footage will be in one of the other videos that we'll post here of our trip. So towards the back here is the Serenity area of the ship, so adults only area, so more of a rest and relaxation. There is a pool, a couple hot tubs, a couple bars, and you know, just more of an area to hang out, less crowded, less noise, and a little bit more relaxation. More Serenity seating. We did hang out over here a little bit too as well, and just sit back, relax, enjoy some sunshine. It's the Camp Ocean area. Couldn't get in there to take a look around, and I'm sure they wouldn't just let you in during the day either, seeing that they're hanging out with some of the kids back there without their parents and doing activities. So pretty secure area, but pretty cool. Here we are at the Serenity Spa area. So on the right and left, there's a men's locker room and a woman's locker room. You walk through, go to the back, and then you can get to the workout area where the fitness machines are. But here's the salon. So that's right up front, so you can kind of see what's going on in there. You can get anything from a massage to a haircut here, or just run on the treadmill. So it's up to you. You make some decisions and spend a little money and be pampered. Back out across the Lido to the other side, and here's the smoking area. Pretty cool area. Some cool looking folks hang out here and have a smoke. Made it to the rear of the ship. This part of the ship has a retractable roof. The roof stayed up and open the entire time we were here. There was no rain or any storm, so I would guess that's why. The pools and hot tubs were not very active back here, so this would be a pretty cool place to come and hang out. We did not. We tried to once because the Lido deck was full and we wanted to sit by the pool, so we brought our towels back here and every chair was taken. So one frustration that we had on the cruise is if you're not up at 6 o'clock in the morning putting your towel on the chair you're gonna save for yourself for the day, you're not gonna have a chair for the day on the Lido. There are a couple of bars and eateries down here. One being the pizza joint, Pirate Pizza. Had that multiple times. Fun fact, you can now order it on the app and have it delivered to your room. It's also the only place that you can order a order of chicken wings. So bone-in chicken wings can be delivered to your room from Pirate Pizza, but you cannot order them at Pirate Pizza itself. So there's a pro tip. Swirls ice cream in the back of the ship here. Here we are at the Seafood Shack. There is an upcharge here, so if you wanted a lobster roll, some clam chowder, some clam strips, you would pay an upcharge and you'd be able to get that food here. It wasn't very much, so very affordable still, and an extra that you can add on from a meals perspective. Now we've entered the buffet dining hall, so this is one of the main areas to eat and gather your food, breakfast, lunch, dinner. There are a few hours a day where they're shut down, switching from breakfast to dinner, or breakfast to lunch, lunch to dinner, etc. Here's a quick look at some of the breakfast foods. We mostly ate here. We did our dining experience at the Posh Dining Hall a couple times, but most of the times we ate here. The variety was good, the food was excellent. Here on the left is the Bonsai Sushi Express. So there is a little bit of an upcharge here too. I think it was $5 per roll when we ordered a few rolls, but they were delicious. It was more than worth it, so a big recommend there. The famous Carnival ice machine. Best ice you can get your hands on. We went upstairs here to just kind of show you. It did have a sign that says barbecue, and we headed up to do a little tour for the ship, but this area was never used. I'm guessing because it's running on a less amount of passengers on the ship, so they wouldn't open up every area. But this area was not opened. It was open to if you wanted to come sit down, but there was no food available up here, and nobody was ever up here hanging out or sitting down and eating. There's a little bit of a sports complex here on the ship, so you could play some basketball, just kind of hang out. I'm sure there's some other games you could play in there, some volleyball, handball, etc. A little walk behind the big screen. We did walk this walking track, or it could be a run track that goes around. I think it was 9 times around equals 1 mile, if I believe I'm correct there. But we did that a couple mornings to get the blood pumping, work off a little bit of that buffet, and just take in some sunlight. Miniature golf at the back of the ship. that's it for our ship tour. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. This footage here that was filmed, this was filmed from the secret deck. So another pro tip, you go deck 7 all the way to the... Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We're really working on getting our goals together here and trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at 350 at the moment. So we have some work to do, but if you could help us out, we'd appreciate it. And keep just having some fun. Thank you so much.